Hey guys, tonight we're going to do a horse on a Santorini. I first just sketched out briefly with my pencil a horse outline and then a line for the sky meeting the water. It takes me a little while to do the horse with my pencil. This is the first time I've really painted a horse. So I can't really give too much detail except play with it until you're comfortable. This is just a quick sketch as I can adjust more once I'm painting. So today I use mostly Liquitex paint. I have a light blue, a dark blue, a white, and then a mustard color. I'm going to go ahead and paint the light blue for the sky and add some dark blue and white for the water. And then under the water, I'm going to do this mustard color for a type of wild grass. And this is just the first quick coat. I actually put some yellow into the blue and it was still wet, so it looked a little green. You guys will see me go back in later and do another coat once it was dry. I'm pretty much just putting a little mustard and white into the sky to give it the feel and of texture and depth in the sky. And the same thing goes for the horse. I'm just chose one basic color, brown. I'm gonna go ahead and paint the entire horse, and then further into the video we'll go back and add some different colors for shading and for the mane, and again with the water and the yellow for the grass, we're going to go in and add a little more depth to them with more color. So this is just the basic painting before we add all the rest of the colors. Then you can go touch the edges of the horse like I am and touch up. Once you have him painted the shape that you want him, you can go in and add some more. So after we finish the skyline, we'll go back into the horse and do some shading. You can see right now I just went back into the skyline and added some more white and yellow so it didn't look green, and touched up with some more blue. I have a few different color browns that I'm going to use for the horse. I have a light brown, I have a very dark brown, I have a bronze for some shimmer, and then I have a red brown. And then I mixed like a khaki color and the dark brown to make a darker khaki color. And I'm going to go ahead and use the reddish brown at the top of the horse and the darker brown and khaki at the bottom to give it a little bit of depth and shading. I'm not really good with shading, and again, this is my first horse, so I'm just playing around with it until I really like how it looks. You could use black for your horse, white for your horse, but whatever you use, try and make a couple different colors for the shading. And now I'm going in with some black for around his nose, and then I put a little line for his cheeks and some red to add for his face for some shading. The mane that we're going to do is darker colors on the horse, and then the ones that go out towards the sky are going to look like the sun is hitting it, so we're going to do those the lighter colors. So I am just going to choose my thin brush and make some squiggles down on his mane in one color, then I'm gonna wipe my brush and go back and do another color, etc., just to give that multi-texture look to his mane. Then you can add a little up between his ears and in front of his ears. And after that, we'll go back and do the lighter colors that will go up into the sky. So for that one, I used a khaki and the golden color and the bronze again for a little shimmer. And just played around with the mane until I like the way it looks. You can do whatever colors you choose, and then even if you wanted your mane dark all the way and you didn't like the light, you can play around with it and see what you like. After that, I'm going to take a very thin line of black where the sky meets the water and make what's meant to be the land. And above that black line, I'm going to take some of my blue and mix it with a little bit of black to give it some dimension. And I'm going to do that to the right of the horse and then right behind the horse by his mane. So here you can see I drew the line, and now I'm adding in the wild grass. The wild grass, I just did different straight lines of different browns, again just for some dimension. And once I liked that, I left that alone. And we're just going to add a couple little birds into the sky. I didn't do anything fancy because I wanted to keep the horse, the mane, seen. So I just did the little V's. Now I'm trying to add an eye, and my video's mixed up. So now you see me drawing my line, and then you'll see me go over my grass again. So my apologies. I don't have time to re-edit for you guys and get it in the right order. But you could see what I was doing, and now you can see it step by step. And after that, the last part was the trees, which I didn't get on video, but I just put them off to the very far right of the stone. I used a little black line of paint and then a fatter brush, and I just kind of dabbed the black on there. You want the trees to be small and in the triangle shape. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It's just as you are seeing trees in the distance. So I'm sorry this tutorial is a little mixed up, but I hope you guys enjoy painting along with me, and I can't wait to see you guys create. Have a good night.